Alright, so today on Speed Duels Daily, we're going to be looking at something a little bit different. It won't be a deck profile, but we'll actually be opening up this magazine and seeing what's inside. And the reason we're doing that is because there's one card we're after in here, and it's actually the last one I need to complete my Speed Duels collection. This card is probably the rarest Speed Duels card there is, in my opinion, right now. I'm not sure if it would be the most expensive, but it's definitely the rarest. It's only been released in a singular promotional event, and that was very limited. It was actually at about 26 FYE stores between the United States and Canada, and that where it ran for I think just one day. So only so many people were able to get this card. But the second way you could obtain it was through this magazine. This is the Shonen Jump. It's the Scholastic edition, the Jump Pack for fall of 2019. So this is somewhat difficult to get. You can only get this really at like a, I think like a school bookstore or something like that. And I was able to pick it up offline. So it does retail for $10.99, and I did have to pay a little bit more than that. But I think it's definitely worth it. You actually get a lot of interesting things in here. So aside from just the comic, if you take a look at the back here, you can kind of start to see what we have in here. So right off the bat, you'll see we actually have a small deck. This is a demo deck, and it comes with 11 cards, and there's the one skill in there that we're actually after. So that's the card that we really want. It's actually not that skill you can see behind it. That skill is actually something different that we'll get into in a second. But the Yu-Gi-Oh! You can see right there, that is a mat, a play mat, just a paper one that comes with the starter decks. So. And speaking of the starter decks, you can see right there, it's actually a coupon as well for a free starter deck from any OTS store. So this actually has like quite the value. I mean, if you're able to pick this up for $10.99, you're basically getting $10 value right there just getting a starter deck. So I would definitely recommend picking this up if you see it. If not, you might have to get it online. But it's really, really exciting to finally have this last card. So yeah, let's take a look. All right, so I was able to cut the top plastic, so let's just go ahead and take out this magazine. And then we'll take a look at the rest of the stuff in a second. So yeah, this magazine, it's just a combination of a bunch of different comics from Shonen Jump, just to kind of, I guess, introduce the brand to like the younger audience. Like I said, I think this is the Scholastic edition, so there's, it's kind of oriented, I guess, just as an introductory thing with a bunch of different comics. And I think this is the Yu-Gi-Oh one. It's the I think Brain's the newest. But yeah, so this is not what I'm after. We really want the goodies in the inside here. So first off, you get a coupon, like I said, for a free starter deck. So that's actually really great. I mean, really just like make your money back there. This is definitely a set to really try to get you into Speed Duels. Here's a mat, and again, it does have a lot of the same text. I think it might be the exact mat from the starter decks. I'm not sure, but I think it's the exact same one. So basically, it just has the rules on that side, and then it has the yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same one. The Blue Eyes and Dark Magician Speed Duels mat. So put that back there. And next, we're going to be taking a look at the skill card inside here, and that's actually Destiny Draw. And you might remember this one. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day promo, and it's actually the exact same printing. It even says the YDPR right there, if you can read that. So this skill is actually pretty good. It's probably the most versatile skill in the game right now, which I think is one of the reasons why they decided to print it for this ultra rare variant, because once you lose 2,000 or more life points cumulatively, you can activate the skill, and just instead of drawing a random card, you get to pick which card you draw. So it's really nice just to have where in your back pocket, and you need something after you took a big hit, you can just get that exact card. It works really well with golden apples. If you were to take a 2k plus hit, then you lose that, you gain it back, and then that would trigger your Destiny Draw. And if it's at the point where, I mean, if you see this card set, I know there's a lot of people who will, in fact, actually play around it and, like, only hit you for 1,900 100 or less. So it's definitely up there in terms of being a very popular skill card. But yeah, other than that, I think this is like Yugi's like third or fourth skill. So yeah, so that's the Destiny Draw skill. And next we'll be looking at what I think we've all been waiting for, which is the demo deck. It's, like I said, an 11 card deck in here that really just has all I'm really after, which is this skill card right back here. And there's a little hint. It's going to be a Yami Yugi skill card. So let's go ahead and open that up. All right, so now we have opened our little demo deck here. So let's go ahead and take the cards out, and we'll go ahead and review this little deck here. So starting off, we have a Feral Imp. Then we have a Battle Ox, a Dark Rabbit, a Baby Dragon, Meteor Dragon, Copycat, Gravekeeper Spear Soldier, Ryoku, Sword of the Deep-Seated, Windstorm Harvey Takwa, and finally, the skill card. This is Yami Yugi's skill Power Up. And what this skill does is that you can activate the skill during your main phase. Once per duel, you can make one face-up monster on the field gain 500 attack until the end of the turn. So to be honest with you, not the greatest of skills. It's okay. But it's basically just a non-targetable version of kunai, where you can just have it in your skill slot and then just I guess flip it when you need it. But overall, it's not probably the best thing you're gonna want, because you can't even use it on your opponent's turn. You can really only use it on your turn. So it's, again, mostly just to complete the set. But I just wanted to show that off, and I think, it's definitely nice to pick up. Hopefully that this comes out in a future set, so a lot more people can get it. I don't really like the idea of having such a limited exclusive release, but, that's what they did. They did print it in this book, though, so I'm thinking that they're probably going to release it. It doesn't really make sense to have it just so limited. So, let me know what you guys think, and, yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.